Hi, everyone. This is Lisa, spreading love and light, and I'm back once again because I wanted to share another message with you today before I end my day with these videos. When you are in a process of healing and you're serious about your healing, especially when you're trying to heal from grief related to the loss of a loved one, or in my case as well, when you lose loved one, and a loved one doesn't have to just necessarily be a relative, it could be good friends, a spouse, etc. And when you have lost like a lot of uh, people at one time, and you go through this pain, this unbelievable pain, and when you get to the point that you don't want to deal with that anymore, and you get on a path of being serious about your healing, what one thing that I want to say about that, now everyone may not want to see you heal. And I didn't want to believe this at first, but it is true. Not everyone want to see you heal because certain people who are unhealed and who have no desire to heal or get better, they want you to stay in that place with them. But yet it was important for me to heal everything. And it's been about 3 years now because my mom died in April of 2020. And during that time, I was so broken, so lost, so hurt with all that. Not just her, the dog, one of my friends, people from church. It just went on like a domino effect. And after going through all this and then dealing with all of this pain and therapy and doing the work, I was serious, very serious, and determined to heal this so that I could not stay stagnated and stay in a place of brokenness. Now, going through all of this, God has been there with me. And let me tell you, God has lifted me up because when I was at one of the lowest point of my life and I felt like no one cared, no one was there, and I had all these so-called prayer arguments with God about it, one day, and we were still in the middle of the shutdown, the church, one of the churches, nearby churches, showed up outside my door. They all had masks on. They had flowers. They had sympathy cards. They had food and said, "We care, Lisa, we care." And it was overwhelming to me to see that much love because we live in a world today where people don't care. They love to see you when you're not doing good, when things are not going right. They love the gossip, all the toxic stuff, the toxicity and the low vibrational stuff that some people like to engage in. Well, as I healed, I brought my vibrations up. And not only did I do that, I became closer to God. And trust me, God answered my prayers because I'm not out here doing any kind stuff to people, hurting people, keeping people stuck, trying to control and dominate people. And believe me, I see a lot of that, but I stay focused on God because, as I said, as I stay in prayer and meditate, God answer my prayers. So when people are doing this to you and you're not involved with doing any of this low vibrational stuff, you're really healing yourself and paying it forward to help other people, and you're praying, asking God to help you, He will help you. He will be there. I can tell you time and time again with all this stuff that's going on, God has returned all these things to people who are doing this. And, so that I can heal. One of the worst things that someone can do to you is try to interfere with your healing process. You're trying to heal, you're trying to heal your physical and mental health, and someone wants to come and try to interrupt that. And then that will, send a signal to God. And I know how to pray to God where He answers my prayers, most definitely. And I'm so grateful for that. Because here a person is already hurting and pain due to the loss. And now someone wants to come along and kick you down and make sure you're down and don't get up. That's not what God wants for us. Healing is the key. Prayer, meditation, asking God to uplift. and he will uplift you and help you, because that's not the place he wants us to be in. If some certain people want to stay in that level of low vibrational and chaos and division, whatever, leave them there. That's what I had to do, because I was serious about my healing. And so what I had to do was set boundaries with people. And when people did not want to have those boundaries in place, what I mean, they were crossing boundaries, I will remind them I'm setting these boundaries and they cross them anyway, then I cut off, block, and delete. And once I do that, there is no reconciling any of that, because my healing is priority. And if they want to stay where they are, that's fine. But my healing is priority. I'm not playing. I'm very, very serious about what I'm saying here. I'm not playing a game. This is not a game. This is not a joke. And if someone continues to do this, I just stay in prayer with God, and God will return all of this to them, as they send it out, because I'm in a place of healing, and that's very important to me, and no one's going to stop that. And this is how I persevere through it. And I'm talking about this because some people will have others who, especially when you are if you are a person like I was, being subservient to other people, and then suppressing your own needs and being subservient to them. I no longer do that, because if I don't take care of my needs or me, then I can't give to anybody else, and I am important, and giving yourself self love is important as well. It doesn't matter what other people want or don't want. You need to take care of you. It's important, especially during a time of grief and loss. And if they don't seem to care about it, then you have to ask yourself, why are these people in my life? That's what I had to do, and do a reevaluation. And when I saw that people were still on this low vibrational negative stuff, block, cut off, and delete. And it doesn't matter who they are, block, cut off, and delete. And I'm serious about it. And when people send me messages, negative stuff, whatever, block, cut off, delete, because I'm not going to participate in it. I'm not going to engage in it. And that's how I'm serious about what I'm doing. And if other methods have to be, you know, done, other measures, like going, like if someone, continues that and they do other things, then I do what's necessary, because I'm serious about healing. It is so important to me. And everyone who listens to this channel and are in grief and they're serious about healing, all I can tell you is to set boundaries and to be serious about those boundaries that you put into place, because your healing is going to take time. It's going to be hard, difficult, and you have to concentrate on getting better, especially after so much loss, because it affects your health, it affects your mental and physical health, and it affects every part of your life. And it's important to do the work to heal. It's not easy. If I said it was easy, it's not true. It's a lot of work, and it's a lot of hard work, and it's a lot of pain, but you can get through it. And for those listening to this message, do things that to nurture yourself. Like, I love music. I love to watch old movies. I'll take walks, do things, and I like spending time alone, because I stay in prayer a lot. It helps me and it rejuvenates my spirit. So I wanted to send that message. And I also wanted to say one other thing is, one of the things that I talk about is that, one of the things that really affected me when my mom passed away, that the family think is a tradition, which it should be banned altogether, is that they took 4 pictures of my mom after she passed away at the nursing home and sent that to everybody in the family. They had this family text where everyone was on it. That those pictures not only went to me, it went to my son. Can you imagine how he felt after seeing 4 pictures of his grandmother dead in a hospital bed? I mean, I was affected by it and I was enraged by it as well, because none of that should take place. And when I had an aunt, also on my father's side, his sister who passed away, I was very close to her as well. And I get up like 4:30 in the morning to go to work. This has been a while back, when she passed away, because she passed away before my mom did, and I was still in New York. And it was 10 o'clock at night. I get this beep to my phone. I open it. It's a picture of her because she was in hospice when she passed away, of her dead in her house hospital gown. 10 o'clock at night, I get a picture like that. And I can't go back to sleep, and I got to get up in the morning and go to work. And things like that is not okay. These are not traditions, everybody. This is horrific. A person is already gone and you're feeling the loss, and then someone's going to send a picture to your phone of the person already deceased. It is not okay. It shouldn't be done. I've said this time and time again, and they don't listen. But one of the things that bothered me the most is that that went to my son, and this is not okay. So, like I said, set boundaries, and during your healing process is so important. Please keep following this channel, subscribing, like, and sharing, because you're going to hear not only more information, but you're going to get information again on an upcoming seminar. Thank you again for listening, and please take care of your health and yourself. Give yourself the nurturing and self love that you deserve. Thank you for listening to Lisa's Love and Light, and I will be back again tomorrow with a new message. Enjoy your day. Bye for now.